Somehow we go on.
Get together.
So we're here with Jourdain and Gabriel at Space 776 Gallery. So how did you guys get started in this field?
The last year I met Gabriel and Jourdain, and we started a meeting, artist meeting, and the idea is expanded from that meeting. Yeah, I graduated MFA. I'm a sculptor.
I came from Arizona, that's where I studied, and then I was here for a couple of years and had a studio, but wanted to start getting more involved, and so I saw Jourdain posted this thing on meetup.com, and yeah, we started there, and then it kind of turned into something more than I thought it was going to be.
Instead of gallery, I wanted to make some artist community first. So we had a lot of local artists. Gabriel is an artist too, and we have Tom and Max, great performing artists, and some other painters and sculptors in Bushwick area, sometimes different area too, in Cherbourg here. And we frequently have opening maybe once a month.
How do you guys get artists? Do you go and look for artists, or do artists come and find you? I mean, how do you choose who shows the artwork in your gallery, and how do you choose who to represent at art fairs and events?
Yeah, I think we just go to openings and network a lot and just find people that we're interested in.
I feel like we're in Bushwick is really lucky because everyone is artist around us. We have a lot of choices. Yeah, everyone live next door and there and just one block away.
Yeah, it's filled with artists.
Yeah.
There's artists everywhere.
Everywhere
no
here.
problem.
They come here.
Artists.
Yeah, we go there, but they come here many times. And, yeah.
Every time I come to an opening, Jourdain has all these new people to talk to, and there's all these artists all the time.
First time we did a photo art fair, we had a lot of connection from there.
Okay.
And we just emailed them to travel here, and some guys traveled. I think we just in starting point.
Wow. So what kind of artwork do you guys focus on?
Mainly for this space, I prefer to see variety or all kind of art, performance. We have different sections in this place. The basement is for performance and paintings and sculptures, photograph. This show is especially for something related to Bushwick area.
We showed some older artists too, the show I curated a couple of months ago. There was a guy that used to do zines back in the 80s. He did illustrations for zines, independent magazines. And he just gave me his sketchbook, and there's all these little illustrations that he had done. They're kind of psychedelic, and so we put that up. So it's really there's not an emphasis on age necessarily. There's a lot of older artists, but there's tons of young artists in Bushwick. So that's typically who you just rub shoulders with.
So do you think that New York is advantageous location for art and finding art and dealing art? Well, how about competition? I mean, because there's so many artists, there's so much competition. I mean, it's hard to, to tell people this is the artwork and that's the best because there's so many.
Yeah.
artist? How do you deal with that?
You have to really believe in it, I guess. You know, anybody that I'm interested in, I typically think is like gonna be the future of art. It's just like a mindset, I guess you have to have.
It's gonna be future of art.
But it is really competitive. So.
In terms of how the gallery works, I mean, you guys are trying to do like projects and stuff, right? And bring the art community together. But then you're also trying to sell the art.
Art business, you have to think about just different things instead of money.
Like you have to get money from this business itself.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to feel like you are enjoying with the artist and it's a long time. You want to like long time. So you have to think about differently.
You know, it's not at all practical, like to start a gallery, but you're like trying to build a reputation and you're trying to bring artists in, like you're trying to create something from nothing, so it's like long-term prospects.
Last week was the opening reception. We had a performance here. Another guy performed the basement. That was really nice. That was he did it for like 3 years. That's really great. And we have 7 artists this time. 7 artists this time. Every time different artists. We had a salon show. We had a 22 artists in this space, and Kaleidoscope Gabriel curated. That one we had a 7 too. Yeah, 7 artists. Every time is different. Yeah, we're thinking about having a show in Paris too this year. I have just some friends there. She's working for me, and I'm thinking about expanding like international too. Like Paris, my country in Korea. And we have a lot of Korean artists and Chinese artists too. But not focusing. I want to see some variety for now, but yeah, some specific show I can maybe create for like Asian art for the future.
Last time artists bought artworks and I bought some pieces too. And for like I think it's good for future.
But okay, so let me ask you, the modern, contemporary artists like Damon Hirst, for example, or Koons, right? The ones that do crazy art, you know, and a lot of people don't think that that's actual art. They just, you know, put pieces together and that's it. But that kind of artwork sells for, you know, millions and millions of dollars. What do you think? Why is it that the art that a lot of people don't think is art can sell for that much money, and then artwork like this that's super good, but by new artists and people are not sometimes interested, they won't buy?
I think those guys found like their audience. I think that's like what is really important for us too, is like finding the audience. Like I don't know everything about Koons, but you can see it throughout art history. Like people find like collectors, and those collectors like follow their careers and stuff and keep buying artwork. And I mean, Koons is interesting because it started off like in marketing or whatever, like in sales on Wall Street or something. But
So it's good marketing too.
you have to be able to talk it. You know, if you ever listen to Koons interviews, like man, you just buy it. It's so bad.
So do you think that's art now? It's all about the marketing and all about like getting the word out?
I think it's part of it. I tend to view that as, you know, a little bit of an art form itself, you know. And some guys aren't good. I think it's just like about appealing to somebody, you know, finding somebody or certain people that like just are like into it. They just see your vision and they want to hope that, you know, it's not everybody. It's definitely not everybody. You have to really believe in it, I guess. You know, anybody that I'm interested in, I typically think is like gonna be the future of art. It's just like a mindset, I guess you have to have.
It's gonna be future of art.
But it is really competitive.
The hard fixer. The hard fixer. by multiplying himself, he inadvertently made himself disappear.